I want to tell you why detoxing is more important than ever. This is how much plastic we have in our body. We are constantly being bombarded in our food, in our air, in our water. But what can we do about it? And why do we need to do anything? Well, we want to get rid of those toxins. The body has a natural ability to get rid of toxins, but we can help it. So we want to clear the brain fog. We want to boost our immune system. We want to improve our energy and get the body working at a much better rate. How can we do this? Well, we can start by doing water fasting and juice cleansing. I advocate for both of those. But more importantly, especially if you stay here at Hillside, it's about getting rid of anything else that you are adding, giving your body a rest from the bombardment of chemicals. I don't put anything on my skin that I can't eat. Okay, so that's something that we do here. We make sure that there's no chemicals. Stop using sunscreen. I know we've been bombarded by propaganda that tells us that the sun is bad for us. Anything that's overexposed is going to be bad for you. But I advocate that we sit in the sun every day. So don't put anything on your skin that is toxic. What else can we do? I also have on my channel how to make your own products. I have toothpaste, deodorant, and moisturizer. What more do you need? I've stopped dyeing my hair and it's actually gone quite a nice natural colour. I used to dye it brown, like a dark blondie brown, but I've stopped dyeing it. I'm going mostly grey. But we just have to live with the fact that we're going older and embrace it. I don't use nail varnish anymore. When I do wash my hair, it's in natural products, and I've stopped using styling products. I use a natural serum and I make sure I condition it really, really well. And then in between washes, I just do a squirt of rosemary water just to give it a bit of a zhuzh. My hair is actually very curly, but I do straighten it. Stop using non-stick pans, when you're cooking, and obviously get rid of all the processed food. Nobody should be eating processed food. It's been well documented that what they do and they put in the food makes you addictive. It's really bad for you. So we need to cut out that processed food. I advocate for less television. I haven't had a television for years. Less buying crap. I mean, honestly, the crap that we buy on a daily basis and then throw out the old stuff, it's all got to go somewhere. It's all plastic. It all ends up in the sea. And then we end up eating the products that come out, and then we've got microplastics in us before we know it. Little by little, we can do a little bit more about that and stop buying the crap. Avoiding negative people. So many people around us want to bring us drama, and we have to make sure we protect ourselves against that. The world is becoming an angrier and angrier place, and therefore we have to cut out some people. I'm never an advocate of blocking or deleting or ghosting somebody. That is a horrible thing to do to anybody, and I've had it done to me. I would never ever do that. But spending less time with people when they're being, when they're gossiping and they're talking, for me that is something I don't want to get involved with. And so reserving your peace and quiet is also a huge benefit to you. Spending time on your own. I know a lot of people can't bear to do that, but I do think it's really important. What else was I going to say? Getting out in nature, of course, is hugely important. Exercise. My exercise is my garden because it's a huge plot for me to manage all on my own. So I'm quite often, see me pushing the wheelbarrow. And if you don't want to make your own products, do some research and find products that are much more natural for you. Meditate. I'm following a meditation at the moment, which is great. It's all about increasing our vibration, taking me closer to source. I obviously do tapping. I've been doing tapping every day because I'm going through an exercise at the moment. If anybody doesn't know about tapping, just Google it. There's so much free information online. It's getting rid of any negative thoughts or things that are holding you back. And that's it really. So I wanted to say about getting rid of those, any aspect in your life that's causing you to get rid of your peace. Protect it, your peace at all costs. So if you find any of these helpful, please do like this video. If you would like to subscribe with more information, I do try and post every week. And if you can add anything else that you can think of that makes life less toxic, please add a comment. I would love to hear from you and I might add it into my next video. Happy days, guys.